Hey friends, guess what? When you have a wife as beautiful and amazing as mine, then you do everything you can to keep her happy. So when she says that she wants a button, she gets a button. Hey, I'm gonna show you something. I got a surprise for you. I can't tell you, it's a surprise. Hey, welcome back to the Homestead. So we installed a sand filter pump from Swimline just the other day on our Coleman above ground pool, and the installation went fairly simply. But there was one issue, it didn't come with any on-off switch. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to install a weatherproof on-off switch so that we don't have to crawl up underneath the porch to unplug it each time that we wanna backflow it. So I just bought this simple on-off switch from Amazon. It's got a nice weatherproof shield on it. And I think what we'll do is we'll just install it right here in the corner. It's kind of out of the way, won't bother anything. And it's close enough to where I've got all the electrical run underneath that we should be able to pull that wire up, pop it through that wood there, and then right into the back of this, and it won't be showing or anything like that. We'll just turn the power off anytime we want to do any kind of maintenance on the pump. And then once we're done, just click right there, turn it back on, and we should be in good shape. All right, let's pop this puppy open and see what we're working with here. So normally a switch like this would be labeled with like common, normally open, normally closed, but this is just numbers. It probably came with some kind of instructions, but as a professional homeowner, those are not needed. So you'll want to get your multimeter and turn it to the ohms position, or the little horseshoe looking thing. And when you take both your leads and touch them together, you should be reading like a 0 ohms. That's a dead short. That means that there's no resistance going between the two leads, or very, very little resistance. So what we'll look for is when we are in the on position, we want to have a dead short across two leads. We've got nothing there. 21 and 23, it's got nothing there. Okay. 21 and 11, we've got a dead short there. 21 or 12 and 21 is nothing. Oh, I see what they're doing here. We've got 3 different leads. So 12 and 11, 22 and 21, and 32 and 31. They're all shorting out when it's in the on position. So what we'll do is we'll just wire up each lead, our hot, our black, and our ground, hot, black, and ground. That way, when it's on, they'll all be connected. When it's off, they're all disconnected. We don't have any circuitry going to the pump at all. Okay, now that we've got this figured out as far as how it's gonna work, let's go ahead and get it mounted. We'll probably just mount it right there. I've got some screws, a number of different screws. Should be able to find something that'll work. Looking good. So now we've got one hole there that we'll go ahead and use. We'll just drill through the wood, and then we'll drill another one up there because we'll need 2 wires coming out here. We've got those holes drilled. It's time to kill power and go ahead and feed some wires through into here. Okie dokie, so here is our power cord. We've got it disconnected from any kind of wall power. And we'll just run it up here, have enough to loop through into our switch. So we'll cut it right here. Slide one side in up top, and one in down on the bottom. Now that we've got our wires popped out right here, we'll just strip enough back so we'll have some to work with. Just cut through the outer sheath, bend it just a little bit, and that ends up breaking the outer sheath completely. And we just slide it off. Same thing to this one. Give it a little bend this way and that way. There we go. Just strip these back just enough to slide down underneath those screws. Same thing to the ones on the bottom. A little bit more than that. Go. There we go. All right, and then you just give these a little twist. Keeps all those little fraying pieces and strands from going all over the place. Our switch, put it in the off position. If you remember, the top and the bottom are linking together. So we'll just loosen that screw up and we'll slide white in under the 30s. Make sure that's good and tight. Don't want anything slipping out of it. Do the same thing on the bottom. Loosen that one up. Do our power in the middle. It's as good as any, right? And then our ground or our neutral on the other side. Just got to line up the bottom. Same way. Power in the middle. And neutral on this side. And just slide it right back into its little hole. Get it lined up on the little clips. Then we got a couple of screws that hold the cover on. Easy peasy. Now we gotta go turn the power back on and plug it back in. Okay, power is on and we're all plugged in back under the porch. Let's see if it works. We have power. All right, well that's pretty cool. We got a little on-off switch. So anytime we need to do any kind of service on the pool pump, we'll just turn it off right here, do what we need to do, turn it back on. No more crawling up under the house to unplug it and all that crazy stuff. We've got a complete disconnect right there.
I feel like I'm definitely getting close to something that I'm gonna run into.
Hey,
Okay.
open your eyes. Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh.
What? And I could just turn it right back on.
Just like that.
Wow.
I know, right? Well, friends, that's about all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video informative or entertaining in any way. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, see more of what we have going on here on the homestead. A whole bunch of little projects like this, how-tos, more pool videos coming up, and then we've also got some stuff going out in the woods. So be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell to get notified every single time that we upload a video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.